Welcome back to Factorio. We're doing Bobs and Angels and I'm Darkstar. So, in the previous episode, we started by making the electronic circuits, the circuit boards even, as we'd finally brought the phenolic boards and the ferric chloride solution to the main base. We'd already connected most of the stuff up, but now we need to do the very last few bits. So, we have done that bit. Now, the next bit I think we should work on is the bit where we actually make the circuits themselves. So, I think we'll put them over here, have a bit of a gap, and go like this. I think this makes sense. I think it was 8 that we needed. I can't remember. Let's go back. Yeah, it was. And we'll make these. So, what do we need for these? We need 4 inputs. So I think what makes the most sense is doing something like this, where we go up to here. In fact, go up to here, and we can have another input. I think I'm going to bring solder this way. I think that makes a good option. But we're going to essentially do that. Pick up from that side, please. Copy you, and copy you. We'll then be able to output the products. All right. So the next thing we're going to need is going to be basic electronic circuits, which I don't think I've actually put into my tracker. Let's have a look. No, I did not. How many do I need? And we just need a bit of tinned wire, that's fine. We only need 3. Okay. I will put them just like this, because ultimately we need 8 again. So, let me craft some more. Do I have any more stuff? I don't. I'm going to pick up some more assemblers. Not assemblers, inserters. I'm just going to put this like that. I'm just remembering as well from the previous episode, I had something to fix up here as well. I will go back up shortly. Just want to finish setting this up first. So, yeah, let me get another one of these. Why have we run out of iron? Well, I wasn't bringing any more iron in, and the magnesium has filled up. Has this run out as well? It has. Huh. Let me just pick up some green circuit boards, because we need to fix the iron situation now. Right. Ooh, we ran out. because we ran out of wood. And is that because we ran out of iron up there? Probably. This is the problem with all this hand feeding. You have to keep feeding it. It's definitely not the ideal scenario. Let's pick up more of this. And just going here to grab the rest of the wood that was in my trash. I'm going to turn my trash off, put the wood in my inventory, and then head back up this way. Let's have a look at my thing here. Say I want exoskeleton, but I don't really have any space for it, do I? Anyway, the wood in there. And put the iron in there. There should be plenty for a while. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the slag down. So I'm going to bring it down this way, I think. Let's get rid of this. But yeah, this needs to be processed. And then we actually have resources again. Okay. Let's upgrade this. And I think in the meantime, I will just have a storage container for slag slurry as well. So we don't have quite a lot of mineral sludge to use. Let's do that. Yeah. So hopefully it can fill up. And now we have iron and copper coming back down. Anyway, we've got a few things that we need to bring up again. I am going to stop the steel production for a little bit because I need the electronics bit. Thank you. So yeah, I need a few of these. Let's just grab some bronze as well. I think I only need 2 actually. So I needed 3 of these. I've already done those 8. Is that 9 actually? Yeah, it's 9. Well, let's make 1 more then. Okay. So we should have some carbon over here. we do. How am I going to get the carbon out? I don't know. Glad it stretched far enough. Let's go this way. Okay, let's do this. We are then gonna split this here. Do that. And this will be for the small components. Small electronic components. Hello again, cat. Running out of undergrounds. In fairness, I am hammering at them. Right. Now, what I want to do is place them similar to these over here. But they're not all going to be making the same thing. So we need 3 of these, and then 5 of those. So let's put these on the outside. And then these can be on the inside track. So you guys, you need carbon and tin wire. I'm actually going to put this here as well, the tin wire. Now let's get one more underground and do that. Okay. Let's put you in there and you in there. Now I want to do the similar thing here. So I want the copper. And I think I only need 1 of these, right? Just going to use these for now. 2. Okay. Just going to grab some more steel so I can craft more of the electronics factories. And it's also going to be a good opportunity to pick up some more inserts because I've run out. So, where are we? Want steel over here. Let's make 5 of these. Should be plenty. And you crack on with doing what you're doing. Let's grab half of you, all of you. Been hammering them. And more belts. So while I am over here thinking about other materials that I need, I definitely need plastic. So let's do something like this maybe. All right, and I no idea. We'll figure out what we're doing with that later. But first, I want to make the silver wire. So I only need one of these, but I need two of those. So we'll make the wire like that. Let's do that. And then we can have silver coming this way. We'll need to do the undergrounds just because of we need to get these out. Okay. So you guys need how much? 3 silver wire, 2 silicon wafers. Does it make sense to do this? Okay. Now plastic is over here. I'm realizing I think I only wanted half plastic. But that's fine, we can fix that. So let's head back over here because I'm making silicon wafer somewhere. I just can't remember where. I think it's down here somewhere. Yeah. How much silicon wafer do we need? Yeah, I was only using one anyway. Perfect. Means I don't actually have to do anything differently. So we're going to do that. We've run out of molten silicon. That's because we're not melting silicon, right? Right, okay. How much is in there? There's plenty for now. But no, let's just use the regular. Can it span both? No. Rude. Right. Oh, in fact, no. Stop there. Come here. And you come there. Marvelous. And then we can empty this bottom line off. And bring the silicon with. So we're going to have this go down this way. This is in the way. So please move out my way. Okay. So we're now making transistors. Fantastic. Get rid of the silicon wafer position as well. Right. One last ingredient, and that is solder. I think what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to have some kind of buffer. Let's make another one of these. Essentially, I want my own personal supply of it. To enable this, read this. If this is over to 2, I think 200 is enough for now. Just need to connect this up. Now we just need to bring the solder up. Damn it. Flip them the other way. Right. Then it's over here. Right. Let's do that. Gotta love the spaghetti. Okay. Let us upgrade this. And do that. Alright. Now we have solder. We should be now able to make electronic circuits. Is that going to give me a congratulations? It's not. It should do. These are complicated. It's taken us what? 28 hours. Incredible. So that was just the solder that I had on me. And we now have a supply. Ironically, I don't think there's actually anything I want right now. But I want to go fix something. So we've done advanced circuits, we've done blue science. We need to do some of these now. Another thing to add to the list, military science. Not because I feel like I need it, but one of the things I would like is power armor. And I could potentially get power armor Mark II. That would be wonderful. Efficiency module 2s. Ugh. That's so complicated. There's so much to do to get to that. Oh no, no. Maybe just regular power armor for a bit. Yes, come up here, please. I need to fix that. Fabulous. And then this is going to switch on straight away. Just going to give us more hydrogen, which can be used for these and for these. Okay. Let's delete that. What's our next issue? Crushed stone is the issue. So let us head back down here. I want to get some liquefiers. Essentially, I just want to turn it into slag slurry. I think I'm going to have a fair amount of slag slurry on my hands. I mean, we're already halfway through this now, which is amazing. We've still got a shit ton of tin, but that's fine. So yeah, let's get some liquefiers. I'm thinking maybe 24 in total. I might get 36, where we could have 24 for the crushed stone. And then 12 for slag itself. So I'm aiming not to produce very much slag. So let's head down here a little bit. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Thank you. We getting any? Not yet. I mean, I kind of didn't expect to. We're not going to... Ooh. I didn't realize we had that much stored up already. Amazing. So, you're going down... Which way? Yeah, so you've gone this way, down here. Coming through here. Through here. Through there. Just making sure it all works. Gotta love the spaghetti. And then this should go straight onto here. And we're now making blue signs. Fantastic. Long time coming. And then all of this should work. Say a long time coming. 28 hours in. It's not bad for a Bobs and Angels run. So I did say 36, didn't I? Yeah. I think I'll grab some more belts. Let's put you in there. You in there. Get a little bit more of this. That all looks fine to me. I think I might want to get some storage tanks for fluids, because I'm not planning on crystallizing it anytime soon. I could, I've got everything I need. Yeah, could you just keep the steel for me, please? And then I think I'll make one of these. In fact, I already have enough. That's fine. Put you back out then. Just need some brick. Right, 2 of them. I think 2 is a good amount to begin with. Want to grab you maybe a little bit extra. Okay. Now I would get the train there, but it's just over here. Right. One of the next things to consider, I want to think about how we are going to deal with stone bricks. One of the things I was thinking about is using electric furnaces. That way we don't have to worry about fuel, like bringing coal into it. I think I want to. And I think I want to bring it before water treatment. So that way I can deal with stone bricks straight away here as well. So let's see how we are going to do this. I think we are going to have something along the lines of this, actually. This is going to be the crushed stone. Yeah. We'll do that. And we'll do that. There's power in the middle. And then we have the materials coming down. So this is 1, 6. Let's copy this. 12. Let's flip it around. That's 24. I'm going to copy it again. Do this instead, I think. And change the recipe here. And this is going to be slag. Okay. Let's connect this up here. And then we can go this way. The acid. Yeah, concrete 2. Marvelous. Let's connect you up. And let's put you guys into the pressure tanks. We'll do that. We'll do that. And we'll do. That'll be all the slag slurry. Now, I want to output this. However, I need some conditions for output. So I'm just connecting these up now. So we're going to get this red circuit over here. Can I make some combinators? Not on me. Can I make tin wire? Can, just not very much of it. It'll be fine. He says. This tin wire really close to me. I'm just going to grab some. Because I want it based on two conditions. That the crushed stone doesn't fall below a certain amount and that the stone doesn't fall below a certain amount. So the minute we've got plenty of stone, I don't need any more. I'm going to limit it to 16,000. The reason for that is that could be two trains. One train for the mole and then one train for let me just grab you, thank you. And then one train for stone bricks, unless I'm keeping stone bricks on site here, which I might do. I might have concrete around here. My only concern is water. There's no water around here. But I could get a water train, I suppose. That'd be nice and easy. So, we're going to have these two come out, obviously. And then we're going to have this constant combinator, or this decider combinator, sorry. And it's going to have two inputs. I'm going to have two conditions. I want both to be true. So if the amount of stone that we have, just regular stone, is greater than 16,000, and the amount of crushed stone that we've got is greater than, let's say, I don't know, 16,000 as well. Can't think of why I would need crushed stone right now, but there might be uses for it. Let's have a look quickly. Yeah, there's reasons. So calcium chloride would be a really good example of that. So we'll leave it like that for now. And if that is the case, then we are going to bring the crushed stone down here. We're also going to have slag from this way, but concrete is going to be dependent on that as well. Fabulous. So let's say I do concrete over here. So concrete is in the metallurgy casting, which is a little bit off. We need stone bricks and concrete, and we make concrete with slag, cement, and water. We make cement with silicon powder and lime. Okay. How are you getting those? So the minute I can't make silicon by itself. And lime requires coal. So that could be another reason why we might put stone bricks through regular furnaces rather than electric. As soon as these upgrade to like red outputs, all of the crushed stone should get to the end. But yeah, that should help significantly. What are we gonna do? I want to make concrete. I do. How else are we going to make concrete later on, though? So we've got concrete 1, or cement. And then concrete 2 just requires alumina as well. Okay. Alright. So I think I've done the crushed stone issue. Where are we going with this? Do I just bring cement here? Process it elsewhere? Because I could. No, I feel like I should process it here, but maybe do something very similar to what I did here, where I have a multi-train, as it were. Why have you guys stopped again? None of coal. Okay, where's the coal? Ah, you gain more. That's fine. No, I'm going to do the electric furnaces, and we are going to have stone bricks come from here. And the stone bricks will go into a train, and then they'll head off somewhere. The reason for that is because we need water, and I'm thinking about how we can process that. There's a couple of ways we can do it. I'm thinking about building another train station around here to take advantage of the water here. And essentially we're just going to massively increase this so we can get lime, limestone, sand, and clay, and then clay bricks. We will still need a fuel source here, annoyingly, because of the limestone. Just to make lime, you have to cook it. And if you're using a blast furnace, you need to use fuels. So, yeah, I think that makes sense. Build another bricks section over here. But first, let's do some mining. Now, if I wanted to make a fully red belt of stone bricks, because I'm going to need them. Where are stone bricks? Metallurgy casting, aren't they? Yeah. Search. There we go. If I wanted a red belt, and I wanted to use an electric furnace with it, I'd require 72. Alright, that's quite a lot. Alright. How much steel and stuff do I need for that? Quite a lot. Okay. So 72 times 5 is 300 and odd. 360, I think it is. So we'll let that fill up again. I think the stone bricks is easy. I just need steel now. We need about 700. Yeah. Do you know what I could do? Keep disconnecting this. Just put a circuit condition on it. Enable this if the amount of steel is enough for my needs. Steel is less than 750. Otherwise, leave it alone. Okay, let me just dump this lead in here. Let's start making some of these at least. So I'm sure they're slow. What do we need for great science? Piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. So coal, iron, steel, lead, brick. Let's see how this would work. So let's say I wanted to just make, again, 1 per second. Use the reds. Use the reds. So I can essentially tap that rather than building something separate. Maybe build something dedicated here. And then bricks. Yeah, I didn't only need 1. It's possible. Okay. Let's go back here. 12. What I want to do as well is put those all in junk, grab all of those. Just to eat up all of this stone. Got plenty. I needed to grab more. Okay. Where are we going to place stuff? Let's place this down. Let's grab you. Thank you. In fact, I do need a little bit more iron. Sorry, a little bit more steel. So this gives me 70 and I wanted how many? 72. So I just need 15 more steel, please. Almost there. And then 1, 2. Should have enough iron. I do not have enough inserters though. I need to put crap down. Got too much on me. There you go, hold those for me, thank you. Let's come over here. Oh, interesting. Blue's backed up. When does that ever happen in a playthrough? Forever struggling with it. No, because I'm using 72 and they are a little bit slow, aren't they? So they're just crafting speed 2, and to make them because the crafting speed 2, that will be 1.5 seconds. We just need regular inserts for this. So I'm going to grab some of those. I need about 150 for 1 in, 1 out. And then I'm definitely have everything I need. Probably. Grab more. No, just in case. I also have enough to make a silo as well. But I already have a silo in my inventory, amazing. Ah, the amount of silicon has reached an apex. Cool. Let me just put stuff in here for now. Let me grab the silicon out. Put you in there. Thank you. slag processing too. Lovely. And I should be able to make these separately. I say that, but I need aluminium and I need concrete. Concrete's tricky. As we can see, we're almost there. Should have enough power cables as well, I hope. Alright, let's do this then. What I'm thinking is having two outputs, one just for slag slurry. And obviously one for stone bricks. So this is for slag coming in. We've got stone bricks. Let's signal this properly. Otherwise we're going to have a headache. I'd rather not have another one of those. And then we can come in this way. And put stone bricks in there. Put the stone bricks out here. Put them there. I want to keep a couple on me though. I am going to limit this though. I do only want maybe 3 trains worth. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. At most. I think it's just overkill otherwise. Guess what? Got 62,000 in there. Alright, and there we go. Let's head over here. Okay. I think it's going to be somewhere around here. We should have 72 of these. We do. Fabulous. So they have the same 3x3 blueprint, so these are nice and easy. We only need these general inserters. So here it's 8, 10, 12. Copy this, put them the other way around. That's 24. That's 48. And if I copy these, that should be 72. Yes, there we are. Can you destroy these for me, please? And I'll pick up the stuff. You just need to destroy it. Kill it for me. You're gonna make me mine it myself, aren't you? Thank you. This is where the stone's gonna come in. let's connect this up to power as well. Okay. So let's do this to that. This to that. And then let's have these three coming out this way. Okay. Let's do you to there then. And then you to that. Super annoying. All right. At least we're getting through it. And because we're getting through it, processing can continue to happen. I'm so looking forward to when we see red come through here. It's going to look really cool. But yeah, we're producing enough stone now. Oof. Okay, those power requirements. Jeez. Okay. Do we start building the fluid boilers now? I think whatever I build it's going to be temporary anyway. Okay, I'm going to get it to make its own steam engines in the mall. Because honestly, I can't be asked to make them all. So let's head down this way. Hang on. What happened there? That was very odd. Okay, back here. So we need 1, 2, 3. Okay, that makes the steel one. And then we need to make the iron one. Fortunately, we don't need any bricks, so that's fine. Let's do it like that. Okay. So this is going to be pipes. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to get pipes into it, but we'll figure it out. This is going to be Mark 1 of the power. Where is it? Here. This is going to be Mark 2. This is going to be the ball bearings. And there we go. So we have everything we need for that. How are we getting iron and gears here? Oh, all my research is done that I needed. These need titanium, right? Yeah, not making those yet. What do you guys need? Yeah. Ore processing 3. Huh. I mean, I would like more steel versions of casting. Need more steel options. So how do we do that? That would be my question. So we could use coolant. How do we make cobalt? We can't make it separately, can we? That's going to be much further down the line, I think. So it's going to be having chemical refining first. Let's remove all of these. So it's going to be ore processing like 17 or something, isn't it? We get cobalt. Yeah, this is where we can make cobalt. It's quite a few steps away. How do we make these? I know you want my attention, cat. Anyway, I was trying to figure this out. Let's do this bit first. So it needs all the steel. And you need steel pipes up to that point. Yep. After that, you don't really need that much. Yeah. And do that. And do that. So we get iron up to there. If I place one of you there, could you pick up from that corner? No. I want it here. What about then if we do this? You pick up from here, drop that. So I could do something like that. So then you get the gears that you need. So if we do that, 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 that. Does that work? I don't know. Let's figure this out. Obviously this bit's going to work. That's going to be fine. So regular steam engines have made. That's fine. This is struggling here. That's because I haven't placed that here yet. Right, does work. There is no more mall expansion though, however. Now, how many have I made? I've made 10. I'm going to take these 10 and I want you to make another 20, please. So I think what the thing is I'm going to have a section somewhere close. That way we can like support the power grid for now. So it is struggling. So if we do that. Oh, it just burns fluid. I don't need the steam engines. What am I thinking of? I thought that was like a fuel burning boiler. That's what I was thinking of. It was. How are these less efficient then? Can they just burn? It's not. It's a 75% efficiency. Okay. What's the efficiency like for these? They're 100%. Cool. Do you know what though? These are going to be useful to have. Especially if we like build stacks of like accumulators and things like that. We're already venting quite a few different gases into the atmosphere. Like hydrogen is being vented. We're also venting oxygen when we don't need it. Does that have a fuel value? I wonder. It's tricky to tell from this. What about here? Oxygen? No. Anyway, it's something to think about for sure. But it does seem I need more materials. Of course. So I can make... Did one about 30 actually. How are you guys getting on? Cool. So we're doing 30. I want 60. I think I might need more stone for this. No, I won't. So I have the 30. I don't need any more. Anyway, let's go this way. Definitely need more steel. Let's grab a bit more steel. Is that all of them? That will be all of them, okay. So, I think I'm going to burn the fluids up here, and then maybe put the steam engines down this way. Ah. I think I only needed 29. Wait for that research to finish. In the meantime, how's this going on? Much improved. It's pretty good actually. Let's rename this to something. Yeah, that's it. Slag slurry. And then this is going to be stone bricks. $101 stations so far. Amazing. Need to keep an eye on that. Almost finished here. Lovely. I only want 30, please. Any other researchers I want? Yeah, cooling and coolant. And then I'm going to want strand casting. So yeah, I didn't bother researching it here because I'm like, well, I can't really do anything with it. So I'm turning it into water. Okay. So, what I am planning on doing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, is just doing a big line like this. and then we can have steam come out. Now, I am going to figure out what's happening here. Let's move these out of the way. So these two need water. Let's make one of these quickly. Thank you. Filling them all with water, nice and easy. Now, we are going to have these 10 do something. And this is where the steam's going to go. We'll get it to come out this way somewhere. I'm going to have these 10 be connected. Then go up. And then have these 10 connected. And then what my hope is we should have 3 fluids that we can input directly into these. Okay, so the ones that we do need, propene is not getting used. Has a really good amount that we're using for plastic, but yeah, we're not using that. Ethene, or ethane even. Yes, we are going to use this. There's a fluid value of 390 kilojoules per unit, which is fabulous. So we're going to do that. When we do that, you can see that we're generating steam. Fabulous. Also going to do the same with butane over here. And this has one of about 700. So it's even more efficient. So again, plenty of steam. Residual gas, not doing anything with that. We're already venting. That's already an overflow as well. I think it's just those for now, actually. Okay. So let's get the steam engines now. I'm not actually seeing much benefit from having Rubite right now, so that's why I'm letting it just finish. So we only have 2 of them switched on right now, so we're only going to take 40 of these. Say only. So let's head back this way. Why is science slow down? It's just slow. Okay, fine. I think I just need more science facilities, I suppose. Right. So yeah, we'll do it around here, I think. What are you guys? How many do we have? 10. Cool. How far does a medium power pole stretch? I don't think it's far enough. That's fine. Let's do this then. ultimately, I don't think this is it's not going to be really stable power supply. But some of the things that we're doing are going to stop. Like, for example, the amount of stone that we're doing. It's going to slow down because we're just going to fill up the silo. Now let's connect all of this up. And now we just need to bring the steam this way. Fortunately, steam doesn't like stop or cool down or anything like that. Okay. Okay. I'll stabilize for the time being. Okay, so power has been sorted out. I was worried about it, power for a moment there. I think I want to stop this. And I think I want to stop this too. So we're going to be moving away from using these materials soon. How much silicon is here? 31,000. Cool. Let's grab some of this. And let's put the silicon up here. Mainly thinking how I can use it later for concrete. So we're going to put silicon up here and in there. Nice. Once we've got cooling solutions and strand casting, we probably want to do more efficient versions of stuff, especially silver. We don't have a lot of silver yet. What other things do we want to do? Blue algae production, yes. Yeah, I think we've got a few things to be getting on with for sure. And there's a few ways that we can mix different ores together as well now. Like getting better iron, that would be quite nice with limestone. And then we can also process manganese as well. So both of these should be quite useful, I believe. We need ore pressing. Or is it processing? Yeah, pellet press. And then maybe even advanced silver smelting as well. That would be super useful. Maybe. We'll think about it. Anyway, I think this is where we're going to end the episode. A little bit shorter today compared to the previous one. Previous 5, actually. The last few went on quite a bit. But I think we're in a good position now. We have blue signs. We're making quite a lot. We've got a good stone production set up. We just don't have a lot of stone being made right now. I'm probably going to have to expand this for sure. But yeah, I think we're in a good position. In the next episode, we will do concrete. This is my top priority, is concrete. And then aluminium, relatively easy. So that's why I keep pushing it back down. But yeah, concrete's the big thing. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, come across to the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourself and each other.